right, let's get back in here on Get My Go, episode number 83, getting closer to 100 with every single step. If you didn't know by now, my name is Chad, and every single week, well, not every single week, I guess I'm kind of on every single episode, but we're back here with Mike Durban, the purveyor of Get My Go, the host of Get My Go, and back from the dead. Well, from about 9,000 other podcasts, but he's back on Get My Go, the great Husey. Good to see you, buddy.
It's good to be back, and it is good to start making fun of people that I genuinely don't like. Billy Body is not getting away with it. We really want to go after you hard. You have hair like a girl, you have feelings like a girl, and you have the followers of someone that doesn't actually exist. So that's just the teaser of what you're going to get. You liar, you have no fans, you bring nothing, and you generate no money. Durban?
Yeah, agreed.
Welcome back.
We had two of our best episodes yet. I think we're past 4,000 views on episode 82, Bitter Body. So thank you, Billy. It was a lot of fun, and we will definitely revisit Billy Body in the near future, especially after a prediction that Chad made in that episode came true. Like later, I think it was the next day.
Within a day.
Chad predicted that Billy was selling his autographs somewhere online, and then sure enough, I think Joe found I did, or somebody found it and sent it to me. And sure enough, it's like autographshark.com, and you can buy it's what wrestlers call the airport signature, Chad, when they just, it's the one-armed, like real quick scribble. That's like the majority of Billy's autographs. So I don't know why anybody would want to buy that kind of shit, but whatever.
And if Chad's making a prediction, I'd like to quickly make one. It is July 2023 at the time of recording this. By July 2024, there's a possibility that someone is going to start faking an illness so that they can get to meet these wrestlers and athletes for autographs.
That could be next. Yeah, no, that was a good one. That was almost a little eerie on the timing because the episode hadn't come out yet. Now, had it waited maybe like a week or so, it would have been even better. But I got to give a shout out if we're talking Get My Go in those two episodes. My boy Cav, huh? How about that?
Yeah.
Who would have thought that one little line that it was a throwaway line in the first episode we recorded would have led to this budding friendship now I have with the Cavster. You got the Chadster, now you got the Cavster. So shout out to Cav if you're listening out there.
Yeah, and the thing that's just so strange about it all is like everybody we all know that you've got to say stuff to try to make yourself feel good, but to just flat out blatantly lie. Like we've seen that since they've left Keeping Them 100, they've getting releasing YouTube videos that are literally getting single figure viewing numbers.
Yeah.
Like that means even the people on the recording didn't even give it a courtesy. So don't now start trying to act like you're bigger than everyone else when you're literally. This is something I find interesting about Billy. He has his own show, yet he's begging to go on other people's shows to talk about the news. It's like, why would you need to go on somebody else's show when you have your own, unless nobody's fucking watching?
And he's saying that Keeping It 100 podcasts for pennies. Like, dude, you couldn't be further from the truth. I put a tweet out there with, all the different revenue streams that Keeping It 100 has. And there's half a dozen different ways that those people make money, including the most successful YouTube channel. What is it, Husey?
Keeping the 100 official. We're coming up to 54,000 views and approaching
54,000
subscribers.
Yeah,
and coming up to 42 million views, which weirdly, and I don't know if this was because of Billy, but as soon as he left, the subscriber count has shot right up.
Really?
And the idea of passing 1 million views in a month is now nothing to celebrate because it just keeps happening. So we really miss you, Billy. You cunt.
Well, enough on Billy. We are going to revisit the past here. We're going to go back to our original target. Everybody in the Get My Go Facebook group has been posting these clips from John Wangland's new show with his, well, it's not new now. It's like 20 something episodes deep, but John, I'm going to give him credit right off the start. He has finally after all the failed different shows that he's tried to do a variety of wrestling shows. He's tried an NFL show, Game of Thrones, Road to Redemption, some other inspirational. What's the Tuesday? What was the inspirational thing on Tuesdays he did?
Get on your knees and pray there, man. Tuesdays with Wingling.
Tuesdays with Wangy.
Yeah.
The Wingling worship there, man.
He did like a father and son podcast and what else?
Taliban Punch Your Memory show there, man.
I'm going to give him credit. I think he has finally hit upon something that could be successful because I don't think anybody else is doing what he's doing right now. He's doing a Leave It to Beaver podcast, the classic 50s TV show, Leave It to Beaver, and he's doing it with his father, right? And
it's it's so funny you say that because John Wangland and Beaver is nothing that I would ever think would be connected.
Now, is this because nobody else has decided to do a Leave It to Beaver podcast, or because there was a desperate need for a Leave It to Beaver podcast?
There's a desperate. The world was calling for it. So
I heard he's been leaving Beaver lately.
Yeah. He's doing it with his dad, Stan Wangland, as everybody knows, the legendary Stan Wangland.
Is that the number 13 guy in Brazil?
That's the guy, yeah. Yep.
Oh, Stan the man?
Stan the man, yeah.
I can't wait to hear both of them say the word beaver.
But typical Wangland fashion, he's got an idea and then it just falls apart from there. He can't do anything right. I mean, we're going to go through it. We're going to pick it apart, but people have been wanting us to cover this for a few weeks since John started doing this, and I was like, no, come on, we don't want to do that. But then episode 21 dropped, and someone, I forgot, it might have been Matt Wilson or Robert Kerr, or somebody posted like, dude, check out the audio quality in this episode. It's like the worst thing ever. So
oh man, I
heard it, and I said right away, we're doing this. So, and again, this is a great idea. I think it's John with his dad, and not everybody's dad, at our age, people's dads pass away, or they don't live near each other. I think that a father and son doing a podcast is a great idea, with great bonding experience for them. So I'm not knocking that at all. It's just everything this guy does is like technically shit. Everything.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my dad had a stroke 2 years ago, and part of his rehab, because he's a former criminal investigator, very, like methodically, like thought out guy. Part of his rehab was to sit down and record something similar to a podcast, right? Where he had to go in and look at an investigation and give the facts. So he and I did a mock podcast where we broke down a case, right? Guess where it lies? Take a guess. Anybody want to guess? It's on my hard drive. It's not released. It's not going anywhere because it's not for consumption, because it's not, he's not ready for public, notoriety. It's not for that. It's not for that. This is to do something like that with your dad. He doesn't. Why does he keep going back to the well? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, it's like if you go to the gym, and you're like, oh, I need to get my biceps bigger. Well, you're not going to get them bigger in 5 days. It's going to take months of dedication and effort. You can't just assume something brand new overnight is going to take off. You've really got to put the effort in. And when it comes to shit like Wangland and his podcasting, he doesn't. He goes for the basic bottom of the barrel streaming audio recording, when he knows that in this day and age, that's just not the way it goes. Right, here's the first thing. As much, to be honest, as Durban said, it's actually not a bad idea of a podcast about a show. You legally cannot put the name of a show in the title of your podcast. You can't be called the Star Wars Show if you don't own the rights. So if they'd have called it Two Guys Talkin Beaver, and they're going to end up having to change this title, which, by the way, that's the name of this Get My Go episode, Two Guys Talkin Beaver. Oh, yeah. Beaver Talk. And, but the reason why Wangland hasn't got in trouble for this yet is because nobody's fucking watching.
Yeah. I love how he puts the web address at the bottom, and he's got the HTTPS colon 2 backslashes. He's John, youtube.com/whatever will work. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not 1996 anymore, dude.
Yeah, of course there's a colon when Wangland's around.
Wait.
There's
More
a beaver, a colon,
than the
and two
beaver.
cunts.
All right, here we go.
So excited to hear them say
Let me
beaver.
guess. Let me guess. They start with the theme song.
Yeah, which I can't imagine that hasn't gotten
Hack.
struck.
Yeah. Why are you a hack? Is this on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, and you said John doesn't put effort on anything. Well, dude, on this one, he's really going all out. They're on every major podcast platform, too, so you can listen in audio.
How the fuck did he not get struck for using the theme tune?
Could be in the public domain by this point. Leave It to Beaver's so old. Is this an audio or a video podcast that we will be consuming?
Oh, it's video.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're going to listen to the whole entire theme song?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Leave It to Beaver is so old that the first episode came out when Stan Wangland was only number 14 in the Brazilian charts.
All right, fast forwarding a minute and 38 seconds. Finally, we got something different. Here we go.
With John Wangland as the beaver. Oh, my God.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, hold on.
Come on.
Hey there, guys.
Wait a
All right.
second. Did they go to Leave It to Beaver's house? Like, where is this the house from the Christmas Story? Where are we?
Why
Now,
does
look.
he still have the military haircut?
I don't know, man.
Hey there,
Dude.
man. Welcome back, John Wangland. Woo!
So the first thing I noticed is that there's a microphone. I think it's probably the snowball, whatever he had.
Hey there, buddy.
He's got it in the middle of in the screen there, but stands about 3 feet back from that microphone. John is a little bit closer for now, and you have to hear this. You have to hear the audio. Here we go.
Hey there, Beaver Nation fans.
All right, everybody, welcome to another great episode of the Leave It to Beaver podcast. I am John, aka Wally, and I got old boy Ward here with me. Ward, how are you doing today?
I'm telling you guys,
How much do you think it's going to affect him now that he knows the Get My Go's going after the Leave It to Beaver show? Like, he can't do anything. He's just trying to relax and watch a show with Stan the Man. But now the boys are back.
I don't think we've done John since like the 4-part Rad Rob and John apology, right?
But that's
Oh,
more of
God.
a Rad Rob show. I think the last John
Yeah.
we did was him on the talk show, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, a good deed.
But there's so much of this is so weird. Why do they have the light on in front of a window where it's bright outside, yet they haven't thought of turning the light on that's actually facing them? If they would just move those chairs around for the sake of recording there, man, they would instantly look so much better. Like, we could get to see where Wangland's eyebrows have fallen out.
If they're John and Stan, why are they Wally and Ward? And why isn't he the Beav? I don't get. It's Leave It to Beaver. Why isn't either one of them the Beaver?
Yeah, and also, why couldn't they have just, even though they're in the same room, get separate laptops? I'm sure they have them. Get separate headsets. So, and there's instantly your fucking visual. If you're screen sharing the episode, Leave It to Beaver there, man. You could put that in the middle. So there's already a production value upgrade. And this is just from, Wangland, you fool, you oaf.
we were doing 60 live last week. We are seeing this is
All right, so John's checking the headphones. He's checking to see how the audio levels are, right?
Yeah. It's always good for him to leave the headphones on the ground as the recording starts, because everybody knows that you don't actually need to listen to the thing. Fucking fool. There, man.
this has been something after the 4th of July here.
Look at his
I won
face.
$500 at the race on the 4th of July. The day of
Wangland's realizing, oh shit.
Yeah, just got over COVID.
What a year I'm
Not
having there,
nailed.
man.
I got nailed. I need a haircut, but I feel great. I'm not infected anymore. I promise I'm double cleared, and John is here.
That's the trademark Wangland forced smile. We
Oh
like,
boy.
just keep smiling. It'll make everything better. Something tells me that it's almost like he's bending over. If you could Photoshop in someone behind him.
Oh my gosh, this is bad. Wow, this is worse than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. It's not just bad audio. It's like you can't tell anything that Stan's saying. You can't make out one word. It's that bad.
Why did they release it?
John made like a post about how he apologized for the bad audio quality, and he gives the reason. I'll show that later on. But apparently
He's a
he
fucking
couldn't.
idiot.
Yeah, but apparently he couldn't hear it right now because one of us would have said, "Stop! All right, we're gonna start again. Let me fix this." No, they kept going. So I don't think he could tell from.
Because he's sitting right next to him. That's why he couldn't tell. He sounds perfect. You sit right next to the beat or to Ward. That's why he sounds great.
We're doing our show. Our camera falls apart.
Yeah, I accidentally broke the clip on the camera,
Oh my
so
God.
we have it kind of jerry-rigged here a little bit today, everybody. So
Electric.
Hey there, man. I was practicing my AW collision entrances, and I was doing high kicks there, man, goose stepping around and stuff and everything, and I kicked the goddamn camera clip there, man. Luckily, no women were hurt.
yeah, if the camera breaks down and falls down in the middle, and I have to scramble, I do apologize there. I think we got it situated though, but we are happy to be here
Absolutely.
with everybody tonight live. We got a fun and exciting announcement for everybody right tonight.
Oh,
We are going to be taking the show. We're going to be expanding it to 2 times a week. So we're going to be doing our live episode every single Saturday like we do. As long as we can do it live, we'll have a pre-taped if we can't do it live that week. But every Wednesday, to help you get through the week, we're going to drop a second episode, and we're excited to be bringing that out right now. So
Thank God they're going twice a week because the demand is clearly there.
Yeah.
Like, I actually went to see Bruce Springsteen a couple of months ago, and the Leave It to Beaver podcast was the talk of the crowd. Someone was going, "Hey, do you think they're going to go 2 episodes?" And Bruce was asking if he could maybe make an appearance, get Stan the Man to autograph his Brazilian flag and stuff and everything. Thank you, Wangland. You're doing the Lord's work.
Now, Husey, did this show play in Ireland? Have you heard of this before?
I've heard of the show, but I don't know if it's ever shown over here. Do you know what year it came out?
Late 50s, I
Yeah,
think.
it's his 50s.
Yeah, 56, 57. No, this is one of the first like TV sitcoms in America, and it's legendary. I mean, it's
This is one of those good old Americana, the typical 50s family, the do-gooder family, but with kind of the mischievous friend who's the bad influence on the brother. The brother's the goody-goody Beavers, the little nut job little boy, and nut job, you know what I mean, for the 50s. He's always getting into some kind of whatever. But I just have to say this: get your Wangland punch card, because we are already rocking and rolling on every Wangland podcast trope that you've ever seen on Get My Go. Yeah. We're successful in his mind. We're expanding. We're going live. Yeah. We're doing 2 times a week, but we might not. We might have to go can it. We might have to send it in via the the old recording session. So we're getting the bingo card out, and we're hitting the old Get My Go. Get it? Where's the Get My Go bingo? Here we go.
Yeah, there, man. Barring any sudden court cases or lawyers meetings, I'll be here doing the show twice a week alone.
Hopefully everybody can get their beaver fix twice a week now.
Yeah.
Get your beaver fix. Well, that's one thing that Wangland can say he's not getting right now.
Yeah, I don't think that Wangland's ever said or thought that in his life. Hey, wouldn't it be great if there was a sitcom called Expanded Gaping Asshole?
Really hope you guys like it. I think, we're just dying to do a second show, to be honest. We've had so much fun doing 2 shows.
One is not enough, I would say.
And I'm not kidding you. We've had people on the show tell me that, people have written in and said, "Gee, I had a bad night tonight."
No, you don't.
All right, so we're going to skip ahead to...
darn.
Yeah. It's a shame because even his temperature's charting, just like his podcast did.
All right, so here we are. They're watching the show, and you can hear like the audio from the TV. It's very low.
They watch it?
Yeah, they watch along. Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. So we're watching this idiot's reaction to watching a 55, 60-year-old black and white
Yeah.
television show.
Yep.
This is so. The thing is, because what he could even do is like, obviously they'd probably get struck for showing the footage. He could at least grab the audio from an episode and play it underneath those two, if they were like StreamYarding or Zooming on their laptops, so that the audience could at least have a clue of what they're talking about. I'm sure he thought of all this though.
Yeah. So
he's Johnny podcasting.
So basically what they do is they watch it and then they'll comment on it during. They don't pause or anything. They play the episode and they just comment as it's going. So we can't watch this whole thing, of course, but let's just skip around.
So
now they do have viewers, like they go live, and then of course John shared, like this episode, John shared it in like 42 different Facebook groups. So of course some people are going to click on it and watch it. But here's one of the comments.
Let's see. Deborah said, "I've seen Jeff's Collie and Lassie and met John Provost. I remember his character. Yeah, John Provost was Timmy, right?
Yeah, but the original kid was Tommy Reddick.
So the TV is as loud as they are. Like, come on, dude.
This is so super weird because him and Cancer Faker used to do a watch along show. Why has Wangland suddenly forgotten how to do that?
Yeah.
And as he used to boast about his money, loads of money, like the other guy would do with the girl hair. It's almost like I don't even feel sorry for him. I just think the fact that this is so pathetically lazy, especially in this day and age.
Well, that was a popular show.
Oh my God.
Dude, I mean, like, could you talk a little louder? Could you lower the volume a little more? Does everybody have to hear what's going on the episode?
My older sister was forbidden to touch any of the things.
Oh.
Yeah, Christian.
Yeah, I was told to sit.
Room. She wouldn't let me.
Yeah, I was told the same thing there, man, when I was in the army. In the showers mostly there, man.
You can see this is really bugging June right here.
Yes.
No, we can't.
Oh my God. All right. Let's skip to the end.
No, we're not.
Hopefully of a cliff.
The show. I mean, I've seen everyone.
Check out on whatever.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the plugs.
Once again, come check out on every Wednesday now. It'll be our taped episode that we'll do for the week that we're going to pre-tape and drop every Wednesday at 7:30 right here on Facebook and YouTube. And then shortly after, it'll be available on audio as well. So if you want to go back and listen to old episodes, if you're a new listener, new watcher, whatever it might be, you can also go back and listen on audio as well. All the episodes are archived on YouTube and Facebook, so you can find every episode we've done up until now, which is episode 21. And you can go check them out on audio too if you want to get a listen. It's on Apple iTunes. It's on
Yeah, they sound really nice.
Yeah, it's on Apple iTunes. It's on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon. You name it, it's out there. And so check it out for sure. And we hope you had a great time with us tonight, everybody. The basketball hoop episode.
You've got it. And when we say that we do our show organically, this one is held together with black.
It's literally holding up there by the skin of our teeth here.
Yeah, I mean, it's on an angle. How stupid do you look? You're on like a perpendicular angle. I mean, like it's so dumb. I just realized like I should be watching it like this.
It's like the 66 Batman show when the villain's lair is like tilted.
Yeah, I mean that's like when they tilt the rooms to make them look like they're walking on the ceiling. Like God.
Yeah, if they both got up and started ending the episode like that, dancing to the fucking Beaver song.
Out later on. We hope you're doing well. Once again, subscribe, check out the channel. We greatly appreciate that. It'll let you know when everything is coming up, and we got a lot of great stuff on the horizon for the show. And have no fear, we're going to be back on Wednesday night with our pre-picked episode. Wednesday,
outro.
We'll be back live next Saturday night.
We're like,
so we'll get you again real soon
outro.
here on the Leave It to Beaver podcast. And
have yourself a chunk of cake and a glass of
a hunk of cake.
A hunk of cake, right? Not a chunk, a hunk, and then you won't get no COVID like I did.
Absolutely. George, have a good night.
The worst line ever.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He looks terrible. Okay, can I just point that out? he looks fucking awful. All right.
What are you talking about? Looks horrible.
He looks nothing like that picture.
Look at those beautiful eyebrows. Look at those things.
Okay, he would kill to look like how he does in that graphic. He looks horrible. He must be going through some shit because he looks fucking terrible.
I wonder what the problem is. I was listening to this new song, by the way, called Grounds for Divorce.
Thank you so much for coming out.
I can't remember the name of the band.
Have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you on Wednesday for the taped episode of The Perfect Father. And until then, be well, be safe, and have a great start to your week and a great end of the weekend. We'll see you again real soon right here.
Oh my God, you said it 4 times already. Yeah. How many times do you say goodbye?
That's classic Wangland, like repeating the ending like 6-7 times.
Yeah,
dude,
I said all the time. The ending of my podcast is Husey, bye bye. That's the episode. You don't have to keep wishing them well as they walk to the car. Take care now. Drive safe. Don't make sure the windows are closed there, man.
Be sure to tip your waiter.
Yeah.
All right. So after it aired, this was the explanation or apology that he posted shortly after. I apologize for the audio issues on tonight's episode and on the next episodes. Oh, so 2 of them got.
Oh,
okay. I had a glitch in the audio and connected the microphone and didn't set it up on our streaming link. The next episode on Wednesday has perfect audio. Come on, John. My apologies for the inferior audio on episode 21. It will be perfect on future shows. Thanks so much for your support, John.
Redundant. You just said the same thing in 3 sentences. I mean, like, come on. Again, bingo card. It's the same shit in everything that he does.
Yeah. So that was on Facebook. Here's the YouTube apology. We apologize. We had a audio glitch and a audio glitch, and the quality came out not very great this episode. This is a guy that brags about all the college degrees that he has. And he says the quality came out not very great this episode. Our apologies on the audio not being as good as it could be. All right, this is the next episode, 22. We're just going to watch the beginning and the ending. Oh, okay. John's outfit. I don't know if he's deliberately trying to look like, 1950s or whatever, but I'm really into this look.
I don't know. I think he just has a really bad style.
Yeah.
That's just me. But look, if you could point out in the middle there, the light is still on.
Yeah. He looks like a roadie for the Beach Boys.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of the Leave It to Beaver podcast. I am John, a.k.a. Wally, and I got Stan, old boy Ward, with me.
How's it going,
How you
man?
doing there, fella?
Hey, I'm doing great. Today, feeling good, recovering from my COVID and everything else like that. It's all gone.
Get it.
A little fatigue. Leave It to Beaver has helped immensely.
There you go. Have you been watching any other episodes?
Yeah, I've been scanning around, kind of when I was...
Sorry, can you rewind that a little bit? Because that was the saddest thing he's ever said I've ever heard him do. He could actually suck somebody's dick and then fuck him in the arse, and it wouldn't sound as nasty. Have you been watching any other episodes there, man?
Have you been watching any other episodes?
Yeah, I've been scanning around, kind of when I was get that little fatigue factor when I want to just doze off. I just like to doze off to some beaver in the background. So I can never tell.
Oh yeah,
Any
I
good
think Stan
episodes
the
you've been
man's got
watching?
another idea in mind. He's dozing off for some beaver. John's got a completely different thought in mind.
Yeah. Every time Stan says beaver, Wangland almost vomits. Gross there, man. We used to watch that show, Big Cucumbers.
Any good episodes you've been watching?
Poncho, the next one.
Oh, so you got a heads up on the next
heads
one.
up on that, but that was good. I was watching that actually last night. I fell into some strong.
Who could watch multiple viewings of an episode like that?
The new Mission Impossible.
Ooh, how was it?
Oh man, it was fantastic.
No wonder Stan's so popular in Brazil. He's right.
Oh.
But there's the hot take of the episode. Tom Cruise makes great film.
Look at John. Woo!
The new Mission Impossible.
Ooh, how was it?
Oh man, it was fantastic.
Beautiful.
Fantastic. Almost as good as the Beaver.
Hey.
But not quite.
There you go.
Not quite.
Well, we're excited
quite.
tonight. It is our first Wednesday show that we're doing, and we are doing Perfect Father.
What is that?
What?
Oh.
You took the
We're
headphones
excited.
off. Why did he sounded great. Why did he take the headphones off? What's the point of that?
I mean, to be honest, he doesn't need headphones at all. It's like when you're talking, you don't hear yourself in the
But is there a mic connected to it? Is there like a mic hanging down?
No, he's got the snowball.
I thought there was a mic on it. That's okay.
I think he's checking it for Stan's audio, and
Stan's audio is shit.
Yeah.
So congratulations that the role continues. But I thought there was a little mic hanging down. That's why I thought he sounded better. Oh, okay.
No, they're using the mic in the middle, and then so John will take the headphones off, and then he sits back. So him and Stan are like 3 feet away from the mic.
That's why he sounds like pure garbage. Okay.
Yeah, they got that table right there. I mean, move the water bottle and then put the microphone right there, and you might sound a little better, John.
Yeah.
After 6 years of podcasting, he hasn't figured that out yet.
Yeah, microphones have this weird thing where they kind of need to be near the mouth, like a dick or something. I don't know.
That's for the Leave It to Penis podcast.
Yeah, that's for the Fist of Blood episode there, man.
Oh shit!
This is our first Wednesday show that we're doing, and we are doing Perfect Father. Now, this is take 2 for us.
Yes.
We unfortunately, the last episodes, I made a boo-boo with the audio, so I didn't connect my mic on the streaming platform that we use with StreamYard, and we were using the camera, which was busted, because it broke right before our Saturday taping. And then we had I'm a real I don't want to put it politically incorrect, but I'm a real stickler for audio,
Yes.
Oh my God.
What?
No, you're not. I am a stickler for audio. You are not a stickler for audio.
I'm a stickler, man.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of great clear audio there, man. I like to actually hear when the shit is being pushed.
What do you think he was trying to say that would have been not politically correct?
Retard?
Okay.
Right. Would it be that or
dumb Asian wife?
Or the N-word, maybe?
I mean, yeah. What was he
what would have
going
been politically incorrect?
God damn. Such an odd.
Ooh, this might offend somebody's ears. Stickler.
He was gonna say the N-word.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna drop the hard ER word here, but god darn it, I'm a stickler there, man.
Oh, look at that face,
I'm a
dude.
stickler with attitude.
He's something else, man.
You get some snacks, some
audio because I love people to have a good quality. Absolutely. I went back and listened to the second taping we did. I thought I fixed it on the first one. And I said to Dad, Dad, it stinks compared to what we normally do. I don't want to give a crappy product out to the great people that take the time each week to come out and listen to our show.
You hit the buzzer when he says that.
It's a great episode, so I'm glad to retape it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was going to send him to his room for the weekend.
You should.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that was it.
But we're excited. We're doing Wednesday shows now. So if you didn't catch it on the last episode, we're going to do 2 shows a week man. We didn't feel one was enough. So as long as we have the time in a week, we're going to drop.
You got plenty of time. You guys live together now, I think. I think you guys are roommates.
I was gonna say if he does send him to his room, I legit think that might be like a punishment. It sounds like there's some weird tension between the two of them. Somebody didn't take the garbage out or make their bed or something between going on in this room right now. Man.
Somebody left a shit covered condom on the bathroom floor.
An episode every Wednesday at 7:30 and every Saturday as normal at 7:30. We try to do every Saturday episode live as best as we can. And Wednesdays unfortunately are not going to be live just because it's during the middle of the week for me and I got work and I'm not retired or anything, so I got a lot going on with work.
Hey, even us retired people, a lot of things we're doing.
Yeah,
what I'm trying to say.
Your hair looks nice, by the way.
Thank you.
He
was very upset.
Your hair looks very nice today, Mr. Cleaver.
Thank you, Eddie.
It looks very wonderful on you, not long. When it looks long, it makes you look older.
I don't know about that. I've been getting some new guitar gear and everything else like that. So I wanted my Grow My Soul pack gear and everything else like that. So
this is the interaction between a father and son I've ever seen.
Weird. It honestly sounds like they're flirting.
Yeah.
So open a bottle of wine there, man. Do a bit of coke and kick his feet off.
There and make sure my wife wants my little mandatory beard off there.
There you go.
So
speaking of beards,
hair long a little bit too.
Well, I think it looks lovely on you, Mr.
Thank
Cleaver.
you.
Even though you look a little bit frosty at the tips of your hair.
Okay, if he's trying to do Eddie Haskell did not sound like that.
Yeah, I thought he was sounding more like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia. Which is, the film about the guy that releases podcast days after you send it to him.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the Leave It to Beaver. It's not the Brady Bunch that they're doing. It's Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Mr. Brady.
Robert Reed. Husey, do you know what Robert Reed died of? The father in the Brady Bunch?
I'm going to take a guess. And it was a gardening accident.
Well, if he had some AIDS that helped him die from that gardening accident.
Yeah, well, because he was avoiding trimming that bush.
Or the beaver.
See? It all ties in together there, man. That's how you do it, Wanglands.
Oh, I am a little bit frosty, man.
Well, we have a great episode tonight. It's Perfect Father. Get the housekeeping out of the way. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell and notification. We'd greatly appreciate it. Give a like to this video as well. If you are watching on Facebook, make sure you like and follow the page on Facebook. And don't forget also, all episodes are on audio on all major podcast outlets. Apple, iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, you name it, it's out there. Check it out on audio as well if you want to go back. We thank everybody for all the wonderful and nice comments we keep getting on the shows, and we really appreciate everything. And what's the synopsis for this episode tonight?
The synopsis for this one is really it.
All right. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh,
all
it's
the
that.
audios.
He's chilling. That's like his
Oh yeah.
the pose he was making when he was on the news.
Who buttons the top button like that too, by the way? I mean, he's like
Cholos.
Like he's strangling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody knows he's a big fan of COG. K-O-G there, man. Oh, water.
No golf carts there, buddy. You walked it.
He's checking his scorecard right there.
Oh, yeah.
Riveting.
It's just fascinating.
When
Do
Brother
they golf by
Martin,
themselves,
Brother
or are they-
Martin's not attached to a project, you know that's bad, right? You know you're in a horrible, horrible position.
Yeah. See, this is fascinating to me because when I was growing up, we would watch American TV shows and you would see all these conservative, dorky whites. And then you would get the cool people like Carlton Banks or whatever the fuck Will Smith was called to come in and mix it all up. But these nerds actually exist there, man, and stuff and everything. He hasn't said there, man, yet. I wonder if that's if he's trained himself not to do it.
Oh yeah, no, that's like a stutter. He's trained himself to not hit the there mans unless he's in a lot of trouble. Which I'm surprised with the audio problems from last time that he didn't fumble and stumble over a there man in the intro.
Golfing with somebody else, or
You go there and you
Okay, good.
do. I wish he was here.
well, I think they always are in spirit,
Yes.
and you always remember the lessons that your father teaches you.
Absolutely.
I'm 40, almost 42 years old, and I still sit over there and like I'm telling you here. I
Over
remember
there.
those days when I was a little kid
Yes.
and you throwing the ball with me and doing those things.
Sure.
I remember that stuff like it was yesterday,
Same here.
and you're 73 almost.
Yeah.
I remember there, man, when I was a kid and I was obsessed with pro wrestling and I would have action figure dolls there, man. And I would sit around with my dad watching TV. Jesus, I can't imagine doing that today there, man.
Remember when you used to throw the ball to me and I'd miss it every time and I'd have to chase it and I'd throw
Yeah.
it back to you, but it would go behind me because I couldn't throw. You told me I threw like a girl and then I'd run away crying.
Yeah. And I tell you there, man, all that ball catching, boy, did I correct myself years later there, man.
You told me
Walking
my
around with a machine gun, checking out guys' asses. It was a good time.
Same way for you. You can remember those things like it was
Absolutely.
yesterday. And,
Absolutely.
when you see things like Leave It to Beaver, it makes you reminisce, but
Yeah.
doesn't mean that just because it's older, that it's outdated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's really is timeless.
It's in fucking black and
morals,
white.
Values.
It couldn't be more
They do
outdated.
change, they change direction. And sometimes they change their
Yep.
look. But there's some basic things.
Yep.
And boy, God bless you guys. That you're liking the show, and you.
I wish Leave It to Beaver did an episode about getting their audio fixed.
Yeah.
Come and join us as we get to talk about it too. It's really funny. I have a lot of people that any week have seen the.
As soon as he hit the theme music, Stan's audio just gets obliterated.
They weren't even paying attention to the end of the episode because they're blabbering on about God knows what. Shut up. You're watching this show or are you talking about yourselves? Shut up.
There's some basic things.
Yep.
There's intense whining turning up.
Yeah.
I must have a half a dozen people that when they say, "Hey, Stan, what are you up to?" and I'll say this, that, and the other thing, and they'll say, "I'm also doing podcasting again. I had other shows that I would do, but this is a really special show."
Mm-hmm.
And
I wonder if Wangland misses Rod
Leave It to
Rob.
Beaver.
He sits and thinks, man, I wish I could talk about SummerSlam with Red Rob.
And I'll say, it's my favorite show. It's my son's idea to actually do the show that we both love.
Mm-hmm.
And they go, what, the fruit guy?
I see the people again a couple weeks later, and they'll say, thanks a lot for telling me about that show. And I'll say, why are you saying thanks a lot? Well, we watched your show, just to see your show, just for, to have some fun and see what you're doing. Now I'm hooked on that Leave It to Beaver now. I keep watching.
Mm-hmm.
No. And these are people that Leave It to Beaver wasn't their favorite show.
Sure, but you see it later on, and
they
it's
see
perfect.
it later on, and you'd be surprised. There's people, nurses, guys, auto mechanics.
That
people
like
love it.
Leave It to
People
Beaver.
love it,
Wow,
no
I'm
matter
so
what it is.
surprised that people like a television show that are from all walks of life. That's so incredible. That I never ever would have thought in the history of mankind that you might be a garbage man or a pilot or a truck driver, and you all may like Leave It to Beaver. Who would have ever thought that?
And you know what I can't help but notice every time that Wingling turns back around to look at the camera and he sees himself in the recording, he stops smiling and realizes that he looks totally fucking nerdy and like frowns. He goes like with his fucking Brandon Fraser tough guy face.
It's a very, very touching. Or to see your responses.
Absolutely. I love seeing everybody's comments when they drop them in on YouTube or Facebook, when they check out the show, and then seeing things that pop into your memories. So drop your comments out there and
Drop your comments out there.
There we go.
Yeah.
Dude,
Okay.
classic,
Here's my comment. Fuck you. This show is for cunts.
let us know what you think about some of the stuff we're talking about, some of your memories. It's always great to get an opportunity to know each and every one of you out there through this wonderful show and this wonderful opportunity that we have to get an opportunity to get to know different people. And
What? What is he
Just
saying?
fuck-
Oh man, I gotta hear that again. Opportunity to take the opportunity.
it's always great to get an opportunity to know each and every one of you out there through this wonderful show and this wonderful opportunity that we have to get an opportunity to get to know different people and to share our thoughts and memories and to watch this wonderful show.
If you've
The
got
next
your
episode-
Get My Go bingo card out with all your Wangland tropes, you literally, if there was a jackpot, you're a millionaire because he literally just hit every single thing. And you know what that one was? That was the nonsensical, just ridiculousness that is John Wangland.
Yeah.
He loves a word.
Yeah.
The word of
It
the
is,
day,
uh,
there, man.
the
I
23
read the word of the day book when I'm cleaning the blood out of my anus.
poncho.
Yeah.
What's it about?
Oh my God.
Martin
Enough of
Cum.
this episode.
It's about a Chihuahua.
Oh, okay.
Poncho that he comes home with. Like I told you, I was in the middle of a COVID sleep.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
All right.
God. Enough with the
Interesting.
COVID.
Yeah. And I hope you guys are
Good
enjoying
God.
the second show.
Is Stan wearing pants, by the way? I mean, there's this big block in front of him with the nameplates. I'm ready for John's head to go right over where the nameplate is and to grab something. He looks like he's got nothing on there.
You go over there and polish his Wally.
Hey, Beav.
Overload.
Oh, no, I don't think
But
so.
it isn't. for
No
us.
beaver here,
No,
there,
not
man.
at all. Well, we'll be back live on Saturday, with Poncho, and is the next episode. So we hope you come out and join us on Saturday. And once again, a reminder, make sure you like and follow on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, hit that notifications, like the video, please, as well. It helps out. And check it out on audio if you want on all major podcast outlets. So we had a great time here tonight, as always. Closing thought before we get off here?
Oh, geez.
I regret my son.
End it. Just end it already.
I should have pushed my wife down the stairs when she was pregnant.
I should have just jerked off.
I should have kicked her in the beaver.
Yeah. What a waste of cum.
Warned, whether you're a father,
Why didn't I come in her
daughter,
tits?
or somebody who works on a job or a grandparent.
Should have been called Leave It on Its Belly.
Perfect. All you have to do is see her,
Yep.
have a home
Why is this
base.
guy such a fucking pussy?
and God bless and it'll be okay.
Amen to that.
Yes.
Well, everybody, we hope you have a great rest of the week. Great day whenever you're checking this out, whenever it might be. We hope you're doing well. We hope you enjoyed this episode with us. And have no fear. We'll see you again real soon right here on the next episode. Go back and check out some stuff in the archives if you haven't seen them all. We really hope you enjoyed this episode tonight with us. We hope you enjoy it every time you come out. We hope you're all doing well. And we will see you again on the next episode. So for old boy over here, Mr. Ward, I am Wally. That's Dan. I'm John. We're out of here for tonight. Be well, be safe. God bless. And we'll check you out on the next episode.
We love you.
Absolutely. Of the Leave It to Beaver podcast.
Okay,
Anything else?
Richie. Yeah. All
What
right,
else?
Richie. Cunningham.
See you later, guys. Have a great one. And be
Oh,
sure to
my
like
God.
our Facebook page and YouTube page. And make sure you get us on all podcast networks. And we'll see you later. But remember, like and share the Facebook page. Okay, anything else? Nope. All right. We're out of here. Okay, good night. Anything else you want to say before we leave?
And we hope you're doing well. And everybody, on Wednesday we do a live stream. We'll try to, but we can't. If we can't do Saturday because I'm not retired.
Call me when you get home and keep reaching for the stars there, man. Live the dream.
This
Live
is
every
why.
day like it's your last.
He doesn't want it to end because when he goes home, he's probably going to go into a room or he's going to go upstairs to his bedroom with his little posters on the wall, and he's just going to sit there and he's going to be quiet. And it's going to be sad, and he's going to be like, "Man, I wish I had another episode of Leave It to Beaver to watch."
Speaking of Beaver, well, what happened?
Husey, that's like 3-hour podcasting for you this morning because you were on for 2 hours with another show before we did this one. What was that?
Oh, that was B Dabbler, the brilliant show by the beautiful El Horrible, which for any Get My Go fans, when I see it, that was where with the Dean Machine, who couldn't make this recording, was on there, and I cut him off every single time he tried to speak. I'm obnoxious, and I will never change.
Yeah, Dean barely spoke because you basically took over the whole episode. So Dean, you should have not done that show. You should have been on with us this morning. We would have let you speak more than you did on the last thing you did. But check out the United States of Australia. Dean has renamed his show. What was it before? Mallertown. Yeah.
But Mallertown can die a slow death since it's the United States of Australia now reigns supreme.
Yeah,
That's right.
YouTube.com/@ United States of America. And, we couldn't figure that out. Australia.
That's going to send you to a whole other thing. and go watch the full, right? I think the full episode that we had breaking down the Rad Rob confession.
Oh, yeah.
On that channel. And I got to tell you, I mean, like just listening to that back was unbelievable. I mean, that was great. I mean, if you like the Get My Go style, that was it. I was very happy to be invited on that show.
I love hearing new people's interpretations of Rob's story of getting arrested. Like, just it's fascinating to hear what people who have no idea who this guy is, like him describe what happened. It's amazing. And then I never heard the baseball story before about how he went to what's the Boston Fenway, right?
Fenway Park, yeah, played catch with his dad out in Fenway Park, similar to John and his dad playing catch. You would think maybe they could have like a father-son catch-off somewhere between the two sets of dads, and see who's got the superior technical skills.
Yeah, but the Wanglands wouldn't need a state-appointed chaperone. Rob needed he needed
he needed a chaperone. He needed to get permission. Which I think his dad ended up having. Thinking about it, I think his dad ended up having to be the chaperone. So okay. I think that's why his dad had to know the full story, because his dad had to be the chaperone. So that's where afterwards I kind of pieced that together myself. Okay. But I would think that the Rad Dad and Mr. Stan the Man probably just would be shaking their heads at both of them, being like, "Oh my God, look at these two."
Yeah, so check that episode out on Dean's YouTube channel. Husey, what else you got?
I'm just going to plug my stuff. It's my Instagram has been slowly on the rise in the right direction. At the Husey on Instagram, at the Husey on Twitter, and I have a celebration in the fact that my YouTube channel, Husey Entertainment, just passed 13,000 subscribers, wow. Which is great, but wouldn't you know it, as soon as it passed 13,000, the view count just went, especially as I've started uploading shit more often. So there's Casey Armstrong stuff on there. There's James Hargrave stuff on there. If you like music talk, there is Sean Oliver and Shula Egar, Todd Gordon, and of course the Chadster roundtable content that's up there. Just get in there and drop likes, leave comments, even if it's gibberish, just whatever to get the views up, because it's weird.
Chad, what do you got?
Yeah, head to youtube.com slash ECW Diva Francine. Eyes up here. Ton of ECW content going up. I mean, find another channel that's got the ECW content that we do and, compare it against us. I defy you. But we're going live a little more often. We've got channel memberships where we do exclusive content for the channel members. And, we're very, very proactive on giving you exclusive stuff that, we think you want to see. So come on over and get yourself a subscription. And, check out my stuff I've been doing with Husey. I've been on his show last, a couple of times with KC, like he said, and this roundtable with Sean Oliver, Shuley, and the other guy, Todd Gordon.
It really was a great time there, man.
And Todd Gordon going to be on Eyes Up Here live coming up. So if this comes out after that, he will be in the archive sooner or later. But also on Twitter at ChadIANB.
All right. Check me out on Twitter at Mike Durband, at Get My Go Show, and youtube.com/Mike Durband, youtube.com/Get My Go. That's hopefully where you're watching this, but subscribe. We need to get to 1,000. Actually, I think we may be eligible for monetization now, but we'd still like to get to 1,000. Take us out, Chad. I can't do this.
Well, I mean, look, went back to the Wangland well, and judging by this content, I don't think we're done yet. So, for the great Mike Durband and one Mr. Husey, this is the Chadster. We will catch you on the flip side.
Bring back the Mike Durband show.
No.